Hey everybody, welcome to my latest video. I just felt like making this video because I'm so happy that my Turbo Morpher is finally complete. And if you guys don't know, in up to I think it was in 2008 when Jungle Fury was done, I had the most amazing collection. I had all the Morphers all complete, like right down to like I can't even remember. I had all the specific Morphers. And I had all the different figures from Mighty Morphin all the way to Jungle Fury, and then I made the stupidest move of selling all of it back. I really regret that, but that's in the past, and I'm just trying to like regain at least with my Morphers up to like at least Wild Force. Because I know after Wild Force, the Morphers kind of get complicated, so I don't want to bother with that. So anyways, the longest time I had this Turbo Morpher here, I didn't have the proper wrist strap, and me being a completist, it was bothering me because um, maybe you guys are familiar if you guys collect, but every season that has a wrist strap, well, not every season, most seasons that have a wrist strap device have like a little logo on it to identify it by the season, and I always found it really cool and pretty awesome. Zeo actually didn't have anything. Their morphers were actually plain, which kind of sucks because the Oranger version had their belt buckle, the circle with that really detailed circle that they had on their belt. But Zeo apparently removed it. But Turbo here, they have the really nice triangle. I don't know, I was a fan of it, the yellow triangle that Power Ranger's Turbo had on their shoulders. And then Power Rangers in Space had the little envelope-like sign on their wrist straps. This is what the Battleizer had, a gray one, and the Astromorpher had a black wrist straps that had the black envelope thing. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy didn't really have a logo, but it had like a zigzag going all the way through, like this. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue had their logo, which is this one right here. And Time Force had the Time Force logo. It's also their belt buckle. I've noticed for a lot of these seasons, it's the belt buckle that they have as their logo on the Morphers. And Wild Force, which I don't have at the moment, the I know the Japanese, I think it was called I can even remember, but Gao's Silver Changer, which is Wild Force Silver's Changer, it had a wrist strap. That one had a really nice wolf as a logo. And then fast forwarding to Dino Thunder, or Ninja Storm, sorry, I'm like skipping ahead. Ninja Storm had this logo right here. And then the Thunder Morpher, the Thunder Rangers, their Morpher had, I'm actually using that wrist strap here. That was what I was using for as a replacement wrist strap my previous Turbo Morpher. But I don't know if you guys can see. It's not even becoming clear, but it's actually two Thunderbolts. There we go. I think you guys can see it now. Yeah. And then we have the Dino Thunder. They actually got creative with their wristbands, even though it wasn't that strong. But if it was creative how theirs was yellow. And you had this one right here. It was the Dino Thunder logo. After that, I'm not too sure if we had wristband morphers. We had Go-Go Silvers, sorry, the Go-Go Changer from Bookin Silver, but that wrist strap really didn't have any like details on it. And after that, we were like fully on handheld morphers or changers. But yes, and my the next morpher I want to get, or next changer I want to get, is the Power Brace from Oranger, the Japanese Power Ranger Zeo, because mainly because of the wrist strap. I love how they have that circle on their wristband, versus Zeo that didn't have anything. So so yeah, like I'm not gonna go into a detailed review on this morpher because I already have two reviews done on it. But I can do a quick one if you guys want. So this is the Turbo key. As you guys can tell, it's like heavily used, not by me, by the previous owner. I usually take care of my things, then don't get to this condition. So like this Dino Thunder Morpher, yes, it has dust on it, but I've had it since 2003. I think that's when Dino Thunder came out. 2004 actually, so that's been 10 years, still in great condition. And so let me just show you guys. So this is the key for the Turbo Morpher. So when you press the gold button here, it actually flips open like so. Just like on the TV show, they would go shift into Turbo and press the key. And let me see if I can show you guys. And so you would oops, I'm trying to find the key holder. Insert the key. I actually put batteries so you guys can see the sound effects. When you turn, this is what you would see. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. It actually has another function here, this black button. When you press it, it's supposed to, I forget what it really does. It's supposed to also, the lights flash and it does something. But because I gotta use Turbo Morph, I guess something's wrong with the wiring. It never worked for me for some reason, but I don't care. The sound effect, like, I love the old day Morphers where you could have so much playability with it. And that's basically it. And the actual Power Rangers Turbo Morpher didn't have all these stickers. It was just gray. It didn't even say Turbo Rangers on the top here. It was just like gray and gray. It was Car Ranger that had the red, blue, green, yellow, pink. I'm not sure why Power Rangers Turbo, they took out the detail because the Morpher actually looks pretty cool. But I really actually do miss those Morphers, and I do follow Tok. I apologize if I'm butchering the name, but I'm following Tokyucher. Is that how you say it? The current Sentai. Well, they use wrist morpher, which is completely different, and I'm happy. It still isn't the same. It's just way too bulky. But I love that Sentai season, and I'm following it. I'm impatiently waiting for episode 40 to get subbed. And on a slightly different note, I discovered the new Sailor Moon, not the Crystal, because I cannot stand that Sailor Moon, but the new Sailor Moon dub that's been out by, is it, I can't remember the dub company. And while I'm still getting used to the voices of like Sailor Venus and Sailor Moon, they are remarkable. Like their voices, like they give so much respect to the original Japanese anime, and they don't like butcher it by like some of the dialogue that they use. Like, and it was catered to kids and all, but some of the dialogue was just outright horrible. But anyways, to stay on. Oh, and another thing I want to say is I realized that the DVDs are out of that season, and it's dual audio, so you have English and also Japanese. And I'm so tempted to buy it, but I've been buying so much, so I want to like kind of lay low now. So, um, yeah, so this is the Turbo Morpher, and if you guys want to, are interested in the Turbo Morpher and you want to get it, it's actually quite expensive to find it with the key and everything. So I would just say, like, look out for a good deal. Like, unless you're a die-hard Turbo fan and you're just in love with the Morpher for whatever reason, I wouldn't pay all those high prices because while the playability is fun and all, it's very limited what the Morpher can really do. Like, it's basically that's all, like that sound effect I showed you and just this button there, and that's all that there is. But playability wise, a lot of playability, but it's no way worth over 150. But again, to each their own. If you guys think that's worth it for you guys, go for it. But just search for a good priced morpher. Anyways, yeah, that's just my video review and or just video, and hope you guys enjoyed it and have a great day.